See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. A little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Doug from fingersonthefrets.com. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm going to work on one of my favorite tunes, Summer Breeze. So, you know, you can go to Ultimate Guitar and you can find something like this. It gives you the chords and the lyrics. It's great. Doesn't tell you how to strum it. How do you feel that? You know, there's a lot of vocals, there's some horn parts in that recording. It's just this amazing song, you know, I think it was 1972. So what I do is I create these beautiful PDF files for you. And not only that, I make them a little bit more, I call them Dougified. So what I like to do, so you've got these chords, you know, and then you've got the da 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 da. What if you're doing a solo gig and it's just you? You can use a looper. But let's try it, you know? So let's just play the melody up here. Let's figure this out, you know? Let's just challenge ourselves. E minor 7. It's a one finger. A minor 7. One and two and one and two and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now the melody comes in, so you can just keep doing that. You could whistle, you know. I like to do this. So if you've looked at any of my lessons before or study with me online, you understand the cage system and the different shapes. Well, it's E minor 7 to A minor 7. So so when I come up here, I've got an E and a G and a D and a low E. So I'm going to hybrid pick. And now I've got E minor 7, but I'm incorporating the melody, right? Now it's A minor 7, but I'm going to play the 9th on top. And then I just release it. So now I'm into the next chord, which is what the rhythm does, but now I've got the melody on top, right? Then I've got a melody note, G, little finger. Now I've got what is going to be called E minor 9, which is first finger, third finger, second finger. We've got E, open G, D, and F sharp, and we're going to go. And then to A minor 7. So really, if I isolated just the melody on top, we've got the melody of the tune. But if you just did that by yourself, a little empty, right? So what I like to do is I'll slide into this with my second finger, hybrid pick, and that means keep this here, but use one of these together. And if you don't like all that, you can just do it on one and then use your pick. That's totally fine, but you need it on this first hit. Now, we're going to do bar at the 5th fret, pinky on the 7th. Pinky here on the G. E minor 9. A minor 7. And incidentally, if you just follow the tab link, you get it. Look at all that. The tabs are right there. I scored it all out for you. It's 6 pages long. There's a verse, chorus, so I just put them all in there. Okay. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, verse E major, G, D, A, E major, G, D, A. And if you go to Ultimate Guitar or something like that, this is free. You can download that. You can find that yourself. Doesn't tell you how to strum it. That's what I'm here for. We're going to do this. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and... That's the rhythm. 1 and a 2. See the curtain hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Next one. A little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. E major. See, that time it's just E major. A little surprise there, see? Same rhythm, but the second time it's E major instead of... That's the first one. Second one. And all you're just doing is playing 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You're just picking down instead of playing the whole chord all at once. Okay, now chorus. A minor 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, G. Check it out. A minor 7, we already did it. It's like a regular A minor with no third finger, right? Now, if you know your A minor form cage chords, this is B minor, so to speak, which would be the same as this, but you just shift it up because A would be here. The nut is acting as our bar, right? So now we got B minor, lift up the pinky, B minor 7, which is essentially the same thing as this, A minor 7, but we always play it with these fingers because we have the nut right here, right? But if I did it with these two fingers and I assumed my finger was at the nut, I could just slide that up. Now, I don't play like that, but you certainly could. I do this. Summer breeze, and then makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my G, right there. And then I put the doodad. So let's talk about it. 1, 2, A, E, N, 4, and a 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 1, and 2, and 4, and. Okay? So if you don't know how to count 16th notes, you should probably learn how to count 16th notes, because everything's going to start to sound like you're in a 60s revival band playing Kumbaya or something. How do you count 16th notes? 1 E and A, 2 E and A. You associate syllables with that. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, well, we figured all that out. But break each one of those in half. Now you've got 16 elements or rhythmic notes that you have to put into that measure. Now your hand has to do a lot more. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... Now if I see the rhythm, 1, 2, A, there's a rest, E and 4 and A. So you count 1, 2, A, E and 4 and a 1, 2, A, E and 4 and A. And if I say it with the intention of what my rhythmic hand would want to do, 1, 2, A, E and 4 and a 1, 2, A, E and 4 and A. It starts to feel like Summer Breeze. Right? Now, from that's that part. A minor 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, G. Now, what I consider the little riff or doodad, he has an electric guitar part on the record playing that, but we're superimposing it all together because you're doing a solo gig, right? You're going to go. So it's G, and then you add the C note, then you add the D note while holding all that G stuff out. Then I just pick these three. Now, when you're doing a solo gig, it doesn't sound empty. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now this part, I pick it a little strangely. I pick down, up, down, up. That That's just the way I do it. You can figure out what makes it comfortable for you. And again, that would be page 2, measure 17 of my PDF. You can see that right there. Da 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 da. Right? It's pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the bridge. And that would be the last part of the tune. A lot of repeats up until that point. Now, I consider the bridge in 2 parts. It goes back to the main idea, which is, and he says, sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune, and I come home. Now that's, to me, this is bridge part 2. And this I consider C over D. Now this is a little tricky. I'll show you a fix if you need it. I use the second finger on D, and then the top part is basically a C chord, C, E, G. Skip and mute out the 5th string altogether. I could use that as an open, but I can't shift that, so that's why I'm holding it like this. So here, I come home from a hard day's work, and that you just go up a whole step, and then you go back, and then you go back, and that's D with an E in the bass. D over E, C over D. And then finally we have A, which is going to be this little, you know, okay, this, but I want to take the 3rd finger, put it here on a B, take my pinky and put it here. And that's A over B. Okay, so again, these are right in my score if you want to look at that, but that's the first one, second one, and the third one. It's a little bit of a handful, but it's real pro. It just sounds really good. Home from a hard day's work, waiting there, not a care in the world. Okay, now if you can't do that, because that's a little bit of a handful, you can cheat and just do your first finger, but just be certain not to really hit that high string. It sounds a little bit wonky. You could do it. I don't like the sound of these as much, but you could do it. It's a little bit hard to just squeeze that for me, okay? Rhythm is 1, 2, E, and 4, and up, which is the same as we did in the chorus. So, you know, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so then the rest of it's the same. So Summer Breeze, Seals and Crofts, I think #1 hit, 1972, I think. Don't quote me on that. I love this tune. I think it's really fun. And again, if you follow any of my other videos, you'll know that I like to try to superimpose the melody in there instead of hiring somebody to play rhythm or solo lead for me. I just try to do it all myself because I have a lot of gigs. So have fun. Join up with Patreon. I've got a lot of cool stuff on there. $5 a month. You'll get all the stuff that you see for any of these tunes that are in my Patreon list. And that comes with it. And I do like 1 tune a month plus a bunch of little extras as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.